Hey, this is Blind Fox and welcome at my kid want a ration, what the hell do I do? Or my kid want a superhero ration, what do I do? Otherwise, how to create your own ration. Please support my channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So your child, if male or female, wants either a superhero ration, a Barbie ration or just a ration for her dolls because they are either camping, going on military ops or whatever your kids' doll decide they want to do, or you have a party and the theme is sort of superhero-y, action figure-y, whatever it might be. So where do you start? The first thing is, it's going to depend on what are your kids allowed, what do you allow your child to eat, how healthy or unhealthy, or whatever food you like. Mainly a ration will consist of something that is shelf stable. In other words, no hot dogs that you can't keep outside the fridge. And something relatively easy for your kid to use or prepare themselves, where they don't need either hot water or to use a stove or any heating elements or anything like that. You can of course go all out and do a sort of a group ration, where you of course then most likely will do some cooking with canned sausages, SpaghettiOs or whatever you want to serve for dinner in the evening. But let's start with a normal ration. In this case we're going to create the Barbie, or a ration for Barbie, since she is such a versatile doll. And it has been put, and when she's not on military service, where she most likely would have access to a military ration, you can create your own one. I mean, if she's going to be from a job as a doctor to working in an office, whatever she's doing, she will need a ration. And since Barbies are played by, or children of various ages play Barbie, we want a ration that either requires no heating and maybe or maybe not hot water. So we'll start with our main, which we'll do tuna. And as you can see, I've gotten a packet of tuna. Why not a tin? It's easier to open this. You don't need any tin openers. The child might be able to open this without even using scissors. And there's no sharp metal edges to this. And I chose the water one because I'm not a fan of the tuna in oil, and you might want to choose whatever food you can get that's not in a tin but shelf stable, to keep with the ration theme. The next thing, to go with our little lunch, we chose salty cracks, which is little crackers that you can use to eat your tuna on. Now we are getting a bit more towards, since this is the other thing we have, we've got some fruit cubes by Montague, which contains no natural or added sugars and stuff. This is just concentrated apple juice with some raspberry and beet flavored pulp and some citric acid popped in there. Then, because this is Barbie, went with the pink color. We've got the Jungle Bar and we've got a pink snacker. The reason we've got two snackers or two bars is because our lunch is a bit small, but keep in mind this is for kids. You can drop one of these, but I just found two pink bars and I didn't have a lot of pink in the ration. The next thing we will do is we've got some cool drink. This makes a liter, but it's the smallest one we can find, or I could find. I mean, I don't live in a big city, never mind in a big town. There's not a lot of stuff that I have access to in any case. And face itself, America and Europe and stuff has got a much wider variety of shelf stable foods than we have in South Africa. I mean, we mainly have tuna, tinned pilchards and some soups and baked beans and spaghettis and meatballs and sausages in cans, and besides some of the vegetables and stuff and mushrooms. So, I mean, that's the only food you can actually realistically call a meal in a tin. But anyway, I went with Game. It's an energy drink. So if your kid's running around, you can do this. Of course, they won't do the liter one, but I mean, this is the only one I have. And if this is in the summer and they're playing outside, a liter of Game can go a long way, and you can actually make this a little bit weaker than they say. But there we go. Or you can have some or other coffee, hot chocolate, whatever you will have. This is just a sort of example of 2 little drinks you can use. You can have tea, those tea bags that, I mean, you can use any drink that is, you can even use a little fruit juice if you want to have it in there. I just don't currently have fruit juice I actually drink, but yeah. And then we have you can see the amount of stuff will of course influence your packing. So this, we just have a simple self-made little bag that is white at the moment. Why? Because I don't have access to any stickers. And why a normal solid color, doesn't matter if it's white or brown. You can buy stickers of whatever superhero you want and stick it on there to make it a bit more in the theme, or even get your kids to decorate them themselves. And that's basically your ration. So what you add to your ration is just up to you, but try to keep it shelf stable, as healthy and or unhealthy if you want to. And I mean, you can go use a little box for containing this. You can use a bag, you can use plastic, doesn't matter. And you can even do group rations if you are at home and you have got some, maybe you don't really cook that well and it's your day to provide dinner. You can do some tinned food or canned food, pop them in a nice bar or a box or a bag, do a picture and say, you're going to do ration night. I mean, make it interesting for the kids. So that's my how to create your own ration video. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please go donate on patreon.com and see you at my next ration review.